So I've had a YouTube channel for going on 10, maybe 12 years now. And I've never really taken it serious. That's not to say I haven't taken it serious. Let me back up. I love YouTube, and I've been dabbling in YouTube, but I've never really paid attention to what makes it tick. With new things like algorithm and the ever-changing algorithm, never really allowed me to really catch on too much. Until recently, I have felt from several different people that y'all want a little bit more YouTube. YouTube is more of a place where you get your information, a place where you get your entertainment. So I thought, some of you may already know this, but I started a YouTube channel called Bradley Brassfield. That's my name. And but I do music stuff. I do music for a living, so I do music stuff, play some songs, things like that. But also, I like opening baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards, Pokemon cards, things like that. And so that's been a huge part of my life for the last couple of years, especially during the dreaded COVID. We got really into Pokemon. My daughter and I started bonding over opening Pikachu, right? So I decided to take all of the card, Pokemon, baseball, football stuff, basketball, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything we can get our hands on, really. Squishmallows is a good one that we're doing. It's more centered towards Crossland, which I love. We put it on the new channel, Brassfield Rips. And we're gonna have some friends. We got some cool stuff in the works for that. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. My channel that you're currently on, I just wanted to introduce myself. Who is Bradley? What does Bradley do? Who is Bradley? And ultimately, why am I doing this? Well, I'm in a band called Brassfield, and it's me, my brother, and his wife, Jessie. Chadley and Jessie. And we're on this weird job called music, country music. And the more I talk to friends who are not in the business, more I talk to fans who are not in the business, and the more I talk to people who just genuinely have no clue what I'm doing. What do you mean you record music? What does that even mean? The more I talk to these people, the more I realize that people are hungry for information for things that they don't do, right? Whether it's I can't imagine what a person who gets a cow and processes it into hamburger meat, steaks, and stuff like that. I don't even know how to process that, right? And that must be how other people perceive my job. So, I want to pull back the curtain on what is Brassfield, the music. Who is Bradley Brassfield personally? This is my personal channel where I'm going to let you in on some background stuff, some behind the scenes footage of studio shows, venues that we do, different things like that. So with that said, welcome in, strap on, didn't like that. Strap in. I don't know. Here's some footage of a venue we played recently. Now, being that I am a country music artist, I get to play in a lot of cool places, a lot of really unique places. And one thing that's cool about my job is early on, we got the opportunity to do what is called corporate work. Corporate work, there's 5 or 6 different booking companies in town that book us for corporate work. So birthday parties that are like, you go through an agency to get a birthday party, to get, like, say, Jason Isbell to come to your birthday party or whatever. Those type of things, right? But you also have, like, Christmas parties, like corporate Christmas parties. Like, this is like the head of, say, Firestone, right? And so we'll go in and do 3-4 hours of music, full band. Sometimes it's just Chadley, Jesse, and myself, and sometimes it's just me, or sometimes it's just Chadley, right? We've made a career off of getting to do corporate work. Here's another place that we played. It's called 6th and Peabody, and I kind of just put up my new DJI Action 5 Pro, which I'm filming on now. This is going to be my #1 camera for quite a while. I bought this specifically for you guys, and this isn't an ad or anything. They don't know I'm doing this, and they didn't send it to me. I bought it, but I take this. It's very flexible with the way I use it. So I've got it on a tripod now, and it's a talking head type thing. I also have a selfie stick that I can take it around, or I can take it on this official, show everybody this is what I'm doing in this footage. And then there's also this little flexible thing that I can wrap around a pole, and that's what you're seeing now is this cool footage here. So I'll just let it play for just a second. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I think it's dope, and I think it's going to allow me to let y'all come into my life a little bit more than you have, as well as the card channel too gets to use it because it's more flexible. With the area that I'm in right now, I do our card openings here as well. And I think it's small, it's perfect. And so, anyway, welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so far, please like, subscribe, and comment if you would. I saw a metric the other day that somebody said, well, I watched your video. It was cool, man. I didn't subscribe because I'm not on YouTube. I just have it on my phone. And I'm like, literally, commenting, liking, subscribing, and that bell lets you know that when I put it on, it pops up on your phone, right? Or your computer, your iPad, whatever it is. It lets you know that I've put another video up, and it really does allow the algorithm to say, hey, immediately as soon as he posts a video, 5, 10, 15, 30, 2,500, 3,000, 6 people, whatever it is, are watching this video as soon as he posts it. So let's open it up to the algorithm, the holy algorithm, and let everyone know, or as many people as it's appropriate to hear it. So liking, commenting, subscribing, you hear that from everybody. But I just want to take a second to tell you just how important that is, because as a small YouTube creator here, boy, it's extremely important for me, because right now in 5 days, I've gotten 35 subscribers to the card channel. That's not impressive when you look at like actual people who's been doing this for years, who didn't just start a new channel 5 days ago. But it is huge. It's huge for me. And when it becomes 40 and 50 and 100 and 300 and 500, at 500, I can start monetizing it and getting better camera, better lights, better content creations, tools. So, by all means, please, absolutely, please like, comment, and subscribe. Moving on. Who is Bradley? I'm a guy from Mississippi. I'm from a place right outside of Tupelo, Mississippi. I was born in Tupelo, grew up in a place called Houston, Mississippi. And early on, it seemed like I loved music. Even as a kid, I would dance every time my 15-month-old, man, she hears Shake It Off, and she is off to the races with just getting it, and that's how I was, right? I love music. I love every type of music. I think that you're a component of your family, your mom and dad, whoever your influences were growing up. My father loves Sam Cooke, Fats Domino, Chubby Checkers, those type of people. My mom is a super big fan of like Southern gospel, gospel music in general, CCM, worship music, things like that, as well as this. You may have never heard of him, but this is a small artist back in the 60s and 70s and 50s even. His name is Elvis Presley. Obviously, huge fans. Born a couple of miles from where he was born. So, of course, we're all... The biggest thing to ever happen to Mississippi is Elvis. So, that's where I come from. I come from different people that I looked up to. And I feel like growing up, we looked up to a lot of people, such as father and mother, but also our brother, Scotty Brassfield. My older, there's 4 brothers, me, Chadley, Robbie, and Scotty. Scotty being the oldest, he liked this devil's music, this country music. Ugh. When I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? This guy... His name is Garth Brooks, right? And here's Alan Jackson, here's Vince Gill, and here's Diamond Rio, and here's, John Michael Montgomery, and dogs are throwing toys around. There's all these people that made a huge impact in my life, right? These country music artists, Reba McEntire, Shenandoah, Restless Heart. There's just, God, I could just keep listing people who were like monumental in who I became as an artist. So years later, I get a full ride scholarship to a small community college in Mississippi, North Mississippi, and it's called Northeast Community College. And I got a full ride scholarship to a thing called Campus Country. Up to this point, I'm doing Christian music in the Mississippi, Alabama, Florida circuit. But my high school guidance counselor said, hey, you should just go to Northeast and just kind of see what you think. It's a little tryout and sing a song, see what they think, play guitar, play drums, whatever it is, and see what happens. Well, Chadley and I both get a full ride scholarship to that school for Campus Country. And I realized, a full disclosure, I only went 1 year because school sucked, right? I didn't like the school part, but I liked the music part, right? It was cool, man. You learned how to set stages up and tear them down and play to different schools around Mississippi and tell them, hey, if you go to college at Northeast, you can play music also. It's awesome, right? And that was my job. And it was cool. But then I was like, I think I'm ready to just go to Nashville, right? I was not ready. Boy, was it a culture shock. It was a wild, different world, much bigger than small town Mississippi, obviously. So I learned how to play guitar, drums, piano in the studio. I learned how to sing in the studio. Singing live and singing in the studio is a vastly different technique. It's much more vulnerable in the studio. The microphone is a $10,000-$20,000 microphone that's picking up every breath, every nose hair wiggle, everything you do is picked up by this extremely sensitive microphone, and your vocals have to be perfect, and you just do take after take to make sure that one syllable is perfect. It's a fun part of my job, but what I loved more than anything was performing live. Right? And over the past couple of years, Brassfield has gotten to do some really cool stuff. We opened up for Kelly Clarkson, Chris Stapleton, who else? Sarah Evans. We've done several shows with Lady Antebellum. Who else? Luke Bryan, Alan Jackson. Man, there's been a bunch of people. Trace Atkins has been a huge mentor of ours, allowing us to kind of follow him around and get to know the business through him. And we're eternally grateful to him. So we've got to do some... Hey. Pearl, come on, babe. Come on. The dogs. All right. This is a sketch. Hey, bud. Did you lose your toy? Did you lose your toy? That's okay. That's okay. Get in. Get in. Go on. So anyway, all of these factors, these people, these artists who have allowed us to open up for them, get to know them, and get to know the music business in the way that we have been able to. Man, you can't imagine how much this means to some dumb kid from Mississippi, right? So all these things have made me who I am, and I just wanted you to know who I am. Why are you following this channel? And hopefully we can make some really cool content together for you, for me. And so buckle up and let's get to it. And y'all have a great day. It's a fuzz. Dang, dude, this is not going well. The dogs are acting crazy. There's fuzz crap that keeps getting in my mouth. By the way, Mountain Dew's the best. Mountain Dew's the best drink of all time. Hey. Stop it. Causing so much trouble, dude. What is going on? Thank you so much for watching the video. You guys like, comment, subscribe, like I said, and let's just have a bunch of fun together. Y'all have a great day. God bless you. Peace out.